Morning, YouTube. Can you see what's behind me? Yep, XFly Twin Otter, 1.8 meter. Big old girl. Big presence in the sky. Takes a 6S battery, twin motors, shock absorbing front landing gear, easy disconnect wings. Beautiful model. And we're gonna fly it. Look at them props. Alright, she's all set up. We're going to do a surface check. This plane also is running on a Lemon 7-channel stabilized receiver and running an Ovonic 6S 5000 120C. So let's do ailerons, left, right. Elevator up, down, rudder left, right. Everything's in high rates.
Takeoff flaps, landing flaps, takeoff flaps, flaps up.
Flaps are working. Throttle is working. Look at them props. Ain't she pretty? Alright, let's get her out there, get her lined up, and get her in the air. Now these props are not counter-rotating. They both spin in the same direction, so you do have to use a little right rudder on takeoff because it will have a little bit of P-factor.
Takeoff flaps.
So we're going to put in takeoff flaps, and everything's clear. Let's get it running. And she's in the air. She is a big plane with a lot of presence. Look at that beauty. This livery is modeled after a real airline.
Time remaining 6.
So it's scale, it's accurate. Hey, let's throttle up. Woohoo! Big girl can roll. She has a lot of power, but she's very docile. See, just beautiful colors. Very easy to
Time remaining 5 minutes.
maintain orientation in the sky. The motor nacelles are blue, the tail is blue. You do have to start your approaches way out there though, because it's a big heavy bird and you got to give her room to slow down. Have you ever flown in a real life one of these little puddle jumpers? It's quite the experience.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Little turboprop. On a trip to Seattle, my wife and I sat right next to the propeller. looking at that spinning propeller straight out our window. And it's like, I've seen this movie. See if we can get it close by here. Look at that thing. Alright, it's been a while since I've flown this.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Takeoff flaps.
So I am going to practice some approaches here.
Landing flaps. Flaps up.
That was pretty good. Could have touched it down a little bit earlier.
Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
But I like the approach. Level her out. Cut throttle.
Flaps up.
What a beautiful flying airplane. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. Right? Wink, wink. But my runway is rough. But this plane has a suspension nose gear there. And it handles it just fine. It's a big, heavy plane. Alright, I have a little under 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and get her back up.
Takeoff flaps.
Do that all over again. Alright.
Flaps up. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps. Time remaining 1 minute. Takeoff flaps.
One more time. Alrighty.
Flaps up. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps. Time expired.
Beautiful. What's not to love?
Flaps up.
Everything, every hinge on this thing is mechanical hinges, and what a beauty! What an absolute beauty! Flies amazing. I enjoy it. There's another one I got from Scott Dean, Dynamic Deans up in Alaska. Thank you, Scott. It's a wonderful plane. I know you had master air screw props on there, but I love them stock props. They are so gorgeous. Alright folks, I think I'll fly this one more time. I might capture it on video, I might not. But if I don't see you, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Alright folks, we are right back. I have another
Takeoff flaps, landing flaps, flaps up.
6S 5000 in the Twin Otter. So,
Manual mode. AS3X mode.
let's get her out there and lined up. So I have a 7-minute timer, excuse me. So I flew that last one to, I believe it was 5.5 minutes. I have to go back and check the footage, but when I checked the battery I still had 59% left on a 5006S with 2 motors. So that's a pretty efficient plane, so I'm really happy with that. 7 minutes of flight time on a big plane, heck yeah. Alright, so we're going to put some takeoff flaps. Last surface check. And up we go. Everything's all clear.
Flaps up.
What a big, beautiful plane. Let's see what I can do here. It's docile, but it is responsive, has a lot of authority on every surface. Full throttle. Full throttle on twin engines. It's got a lot of power. This thing has up for days too. Let's see if I can get her out and demonstrate that one time. Let's go full throttle. Still climbing. Cut her off.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Yeah, beautiful profile coming at you. I do fly this in 100% rates, and it is so responsive. I think I have 30% expo, but it is so responsive to inputs. Yeah, that was up. aileron. But because it's so big, such a big wing, it rolls a little slow. Which you can compensate for with a little more speed. It'll roll faster. But it's pretty respectable for a big bird. I just enjoy flying the thing. I don't even have to do any tricks, just scale flying. Beautiful against the backdrop of the mountains. What is not to love? With all these windows, it's, you know, when it comes by, if you're close, it's pretty scale. Alright, now I want to fly the bushmeal too.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Alright, I'm going to fly this to the timer. And then we will bring it in and check battery at the end of the video. Look at that big beautiful thing. Oof, that sun is beating on me. I'm not even sure it's 8 o'clock yet. The sun is hot.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Let's see if we can get a big old loop out of her. Oh yeah. And folks, this thing, if you find this in stock, get it. It is a wonderful airplane. The wings come apart with 2 screws on the wing, 1 screw on the strut. Easy connects for all the electrical. Suspension gear 6S. Big old battery bay, it's huge. You can put 2 6S 5000s in there and still have room. So we can get close.
1 minute.
I think we got about 1 more go round and we're going to be out of timer. So this go around,
Take off
going to do
flaps.
takeoff flaps.
Landing flaps.
Full power back.
Time expired.
Perfect. Alright, let's get her over here. Look at them props.
Throttle cut.
Throttle cut on, put my flaps up. We'll take that battery out. Look how big that is. Look how big that battery bay. Look at my hand. I got huge hands. You can see where I got my lemon. It's in there. Just a hair forward of CG. Works out pretty good there. Let's get this big old battery out. I had this out once. Why didn't I leave it out? Alright. Plug that in. Alright. That was 7 minutes. On, where's the label? Here it is. XFly 5000, 120C. And my battery is at 43% with 3.83s across the board. That's pretty darn good as far as I'm concerned. That's 7 minutes of flying. And it's not easy on the throttle. I've took it full throttle quite a few times. So I think that's pretty darn good for a big heavy airplane. So, alright, we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. If you see one of these and you're interested in that type of thing, pick one up. They're just amazing planes. They fly amazing. They're durable, they're tough. Parts are not that expensive if you do happen to break something. And go have some fun with it. Alright folks, as always, any questions, ask me in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye.